Hello everyone, this is Wander, and we are currently getting a cake ready. I really wanted to make a honey cake, and I don't know if it isn't that we aren't skilled enough yet. I think it's more so it literally wants us to have honey for some reason. I don't have the lot tray to require that, so. But we are actually going to be making a cake for Dorian because it is his birthday. So, or it's either his birthday today, so we're going to age him up after work, or it's his birthday tomorrow, so we already want to have that cake ready so he can age up in the morning. And right now we are experiencing quite a bit of morning sickness, so she's just getting a little bit of munchies before she goes to start cooking her son a cake. And I don't know, she just feels so zen and peaceful for being a mad scientist. I guess it's domestic bliss having a baby. And then I was like, oh, we can't even add the birthday candles. I know you can't age them up without being middle, but I was hoping we could at least add birthday candles. So we had to go ahead and buy something with that'll work for us. Make sure it's mint. And, you know, I was just trying to find the options. I thought that was really cute, but I don't think that works. I think we end up having to get a different table. And we see that someone's repealing that, and then we're still... See, I thought we'd have a lot more repeals than that because we asked a lot of people, but I guess they just said no. And we're kind of trying to decide which one we want to think about. So we just decided to go ahead and do the green initiative. So it'll be nice and pretty and have decent air quality. But I was like, dang it. And so I just went ahead and decided to give Nelly a buff for buying a new object, even though we're about to get rid of it and get something else. Even though that's so perfect. And that should work, but it doesn't. So we end up going with this one. And we're just going to add the candles and put that away. It is rebate day, which is something Nelly loves, because she is a materialistic sim, but we do not have the $500, so we'll have to worry about that after work today, because we spent money on having a baby. And then I accidentally pressed the gallery instead of built by. I think I was just kind of looking at to get an idea of like what we might want. I don't think we had room for a hamster or anything, but I was thinking about it. But like, this is such a tiny space, so probably not. Like, we might be able to fix it if we gave up our bookshelf and our seating area. But I like our little tiny love seat and our cute bookshelf. So I ended up getting rid of, I think I got rid of the TV during this time just because they kept turning it on and waking each other up. So when we're not using the TV, I have it put away. So I don't know if we sold it or if it's actually in our inventory or not right now. And she's just so happy about being pregnant, and I'm just making sure that she is in a focused mood for work so we can get our promotion today. And once again, Father Winter is calling us, and our neighbors are randomly coming over. So I think we were trying to quickly do the convincing for the repeal real fast. I don't think we get a chance to do these things. They just come over and come into our house because I have that door unlocked. And that's why I really liked having it the group and the group only option. But also it's kind of nice, I guess. Maybe we gave them the go ahead. So maybe they like texted ahead of time that they're coming over. I'm not sure. But I was really hoping to get those votes in right before. And for some reason, they're yelling at our baddie Blarfy, and I could not get them to stop in time before I had to leave. So I'm just gonna assume that they left our house whenever our son went to, well, I'd say Nelly's son went to daycare. And then Father Winter is once again calling us. I mean, it's an update, but still, okay, guy. And Nelly's having to pee for the 1000th time. I feel like we just ate, so I'm surprised how fast her food went down. I mean, I know she didn't finish that, but I felt like it was a little higher before we left. But now we have 2 foods, and that's something we had to do, so that works out. And we're just kind of... the routing drives me crazy in this lot. I really need to change it, because maybe the routing will be crazy regardless. But, I feel like some of my work days just spent just trying to get my sim to go a certain direction. But I mean, we always make it work, so that works out. We're just chatting with Lewis. I was trying to put my food away in here. And then he tried to, not Lewis, I don't know why I cannot remember this black-haired guy's name, but the guy with the mustache was trying to be our best friend, and we're like, no, you're probably, no. And now he's all sad about it. Like, if anyone's, surprisingly, Lewis hasn't asked to be our best friend, we probably would say yes, because Lewis and then, okay, well, it's not, I don't know why Lewis is the only person I remember whose name when I'm not actively playing, but, and the redheaded chick, technically we've spent the most time outside of work with her, and then Lewis is like our work bestie. Like, we don't really hang out much outside of work things, but work bestie. Which I feel like for a workaholic, it's kind of important to have someone. And then, I'm pretty sure we go ahead and stay late today, especially since today it felt like it was so difficult because we, oh, maybe we don't stay late. Oh goodness. No, we definitely stay late because it's 8:10. And I think we stayed late because, the routing issues. It was just like, we could not get anything done. And it doesn't help that she's so uncomfortable with being pregnant. She's so pregnant, but I mean, she did work hard for this, so now we get a baby soon. I think it's literally we're gonna have it tonight, so, or have them tonight, have them tonight. And we're just kind of chilling at the end of our shift, and we got our promotion, yay! And we have money again, so now we can actually do the rebate holiday, because I try to do the holidays pretty well, and my sim actually cares about rebate day, so we definitely want to get her something. I think we get a pool. I can't remember what we get. What did we do? Oh yes, we do the solar panels. That's smart. That's responsible. You know, because the whole reason I did this roof to begin with in this shape was partially so we could do the solar panels eventually. So I spent like all the money we just made on that. So then she's happy for rebate day. And I don't know why we went to play chess. I think she autonomously was doing that while I was controlling Dorian. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh yeah, we're getting rid of that painting, so we can have a little bit of extra money. The paintings, I will say, as much as I love decorations, they do come in handy for little pockets of money. And so does this little table. I think we're going to be aging up Dorian soon. I think that was the plan. Let's see, what are we doing? Okay, and then yeah, she needs to read to get that breakthrough. And I'm wanting her to kind of chat to Dorian, ask him how his day was at daycare today, if he's excited about his birthday, and he's just being so cute. And I know the house is kind of stuffed, but I don't know. I find it so cute. I really love it. I would have loved it more with the desk over by the bed, but, you know, we can't always get what we want in The Sims, even if things are supposed to be functional. I rather just, I would rather just not deal with having to go in and out of my inventory and my items just disappearing. But I do find that, yeah, we're gonna make sure he's all nice and clean before bed. Like I said, he does have a nighttime routine. Even if his mom is a workaholic and she works late every night, she does always make sure that he is nice, clean, and happy before bed. And I find it so cute. And also I like the idea of like the mint tub, but then with the red accents, since the tub is specifically for the babies technically. Like that's the whole reason I made that bathroom that big. For some reason, I guess Dorian's birthday is in the morning, and that's why I made the cake so we would have time. For some reason, I thought we aged him up before bed, but I guess not. Oh, that was a glitch. Those glitches are always so weird. And now we're gonna go ahead and read him to bed, even though we're wearing headphones. And then we're gonna take a thoughtful shower. I just find the Eureka showers just the most helpful to get a little bulb up, even though that time it did not go. Oh gosh, she's so pregnant. And then time is speeding up, and she is getting plenty of sleep because of that really nice bed she updated. A little bit of extra money. Oh yes, yes, yes. We're going to have Dorian's birthday soon. I kind of love how glowy the candles are in the dark room. And now we're gonna get to age up Dorian. I feel like we barely got to spend time with him as a toddler, and I know that is partially Naily being a workaholic, and even though we took several days off, technically most of his toddlerhood, it goes by so fast. But he did max out all of his skills as a toddler, and he got a loner. And I decided we are not doing a loner only because we are living in a tiny house, and this poor boy would be miserable being a loner in a small house with him, his mom, and his sibling. Plus, he has his whole group of friends that we're trying to make. So, uh, so it's no, that's just not a good idea. I like to randomize just to see possibly, and now we are just CCing him up. I like the hair that he aged up with, so I just went ahead and left that. He kind of gives me a vampire vibe. He's not a vampire that I know of. Like, he never showed any signs of being a vampire, but it could just be the skin overlay I have on him, but he just looks so vampy. And it probably doesn't help with the red. I find the kid clothes so cute. I love, and I just really love his little style. Oh, I love that shirt. But I just find he's such a cute sim. I really adore him. He's so charming. And then we're gonna give his little area a little bit. Yeah, delete some things. Go ahead and give him a bed. Move some things around. Oh, just make sure he has plenty of room for his kids' things. I was thinking, I usually cut out my little, I usually cut out this part where I'm kind of moving things around because I feel like I'm so indecisive with planning rooms and such. But this time I didn't mind, just to kind of show some of my processes. And what y'all can kind of see, like, what could have been in the house. And it gets moved around so many times because we kind of have to shift things around almost every time we have, like, a kid or a kid age up. And Nelly's just so happy between her. And then he could finally open that up. Oh my gosh, yay. Yes, he finally gets to open his capsule toy now that he's a kid. Oh, and then this is the part where I realized, oh, it wasn't that he was a toddler. He just can't go in there. And I finally figured out it was the freaking door was the problem. It only took forever. And then I finally figured it out. That he this whole time he could have walked in and out of there. But it was me. I was the problem. I had originally, you know, sled household, but that was before Dorian was part of the household, so it didn't quite take. So now I don't have to teleport Dorian in and out. And just checking on everyone's needs. So far they're quite good. And Dorian's gonna go do his homework. And I don't know, I think that this area is just so cute, and I love getting different viewpoints. And kind of capturing my Sims in their life. So sorry where you get random walls in the face. It's because I like the outer walls up. I almost wish there was a like outer walls up, inner walls down versus like a all or nothing with certain wall settings. And Nelly's just kind of get inspired. And because I think I was trying to get her. Normally I have her help her kids with their homework, but I think I was really trying to get her Eureka to pop because it just was like you saw with the chest, it was not exactly working even though it was supposed to be. So I'm just trying to get those. I try and get her Eurekas kind of up quickly because I want to make sure that we stay on track with and the toilet's broken again. I try and stay on track with these. So I was like, okay, well, we'll go ahead and switch over to reading a baby book or not. I don't know what's happening there. Maybe it was the wrong level. Oh yeah, I know what it was. I was trying to get the Eureka bubble to pop, and it was just not coming up for a lot of actions, as you've heard me mention. So I was probably working on that. And the Dorian's come over here just to sit next to his mom, and his mom gets up and has to go fix the toilet and take another shower because that's what was helping. So I just was having her do that. And then yes, you like handiness, why not? And meanwhile, I check for these. Right now, in my current gameplay, I'm only missing one. But I did find, now we're down to 2, so. And then he's just chatting with his bat blarfy. I don't remember what it's actually called. And I'm just kind of letting him chat and use the computer while his mom is trying to get that eureka by taking 1,000 showers in the morning. And I don't think he has school today because he just aged up that morning. So luckily he doesn't have to go in. He gets to go chill at I guess daycare. But I'm gonna just say it's kind of like, you know, he technically would be going to school. Maybe it's his first day and he just didn't have to go as early. And then we're just kind of updating the sim ray, and once again, Father Winter with the updates. We only talked to this man once, and then he just has been calling us ever since. We're just kind of getting... Oh, she waddles. Just very pregnant, trying to do as much as possible still. And, oh yeah, this was the... I needed a certain metal. I think it was uncommon metal. So I'm going around kind of asking for them while doing the mind control. It's like, hey, do you have this? Okay, thank you. And now, here, let me use you as part of my experiment. And, you know, and I think everyone's used to it by now. I mean, they don't seem to get angry about it, or maybe they just don't remember it very well. But you would think that they would remember seeing her do it to other people, so... And we still don't have that medal, so we're gonna go around and I'm just gonna send my very pregnant sim out to dig in the hot earth. But I did change her into her hot weather outfit, just so, you know, we don't risk any issues. And we're still just checking on that. I think previous to this, I have tried to clone medals before and clone items. It's just very hit or miss. I think that's what we try next. And I almost wonder if the cloning has to do with your mood at the time. If that, like, helps or anything, like that concentration. But, like, yeah, as you see, it is failing as we're trying to clone. She likes to go outside and just stare at some of the items outside that's on the wall. And I don't really understand what draws her to that or why. We're just continuously needing to pee. Because I'm pretty sure I already had her need to pee and then eat. And then she had to pee again by the time she was upstairs. To be fair, she's super pregnant. Her belly is so big. We're gonna get to meet her other baby soon. And we're still trying to work on that breakthrough at work. And I think I decided to take the cloning machine home so we can work on cloning that uncommon metal at home so we have a bit more time with it. The biggest thing is if you bring your items at home, you have to remember to take them back with you because you might need it for several things for work. I think we're gonna get her a pool again. We're gonna try this whole pool thing now that it's supposed to be a bit warmer. And once again, I guess we just enjoy being broke. Usually I'm pretty good about saving my Sims money, but with Daily I've been just changing up her stuff so much. And now we are back home, and I've noticed this quite a bit. Dorian tends to be he tends to play chess whenever I get home, so I feel like he's taking over his mother with being kind of little brainiac. And after this, I've decided to kind of change the club member over. I've decided to go ahead and change it to the Latchkey Kid Club. And basically this is a club for kids whose parents work quite late, so then they can have someone else at home with them. They can eat snacks, and the parent, whoever house they come over to, is kind of in charge of leaving food for these kids. Or, you know, maybe Dorian is just like, oh yeah, mom always has extra food. You can go ahead and come. And they just kind of work on their homework and play. And, you know, just so they just aren't so lonely. Because, you know, he gets home at, I think it's like 3. And I at first chose teen, but then later I do change it to child because I realize I can't trust myself to realize who's a child in little profiles. Because I was like, oh, I'll leave it on teen. So then when he turns on teen, he doesn't get kicked out of it and I lose the club. So we're just going to go ahead and set that up and make sure everyone's needs are good before bed. And we're just kind of, I think he's asking if the moon is cheese. You know, just kind of being a cheeky boy. Because he's feeling quite playful. And his needs are looking great. Oh yeah, I think I decided to go ahead and move that back. I can't remember. I think we're just giving him a little extra room. I can't remember if it was giving me problems or not being there. And then we're gonna go get mail to see if we have some of the more elements that we can get rid of. And I don't know why Dorian is just chilling there. And then we're sending off some things as well. Oh yes, the cloning machine, and we're gonna go ahead and try to clone while Dorian is, and we're trying to praise him. That's what I'm trying to find, is trying to find praise, but I can't praise him while he's doing an action, I guess. And then we are giving, oh, I remember, he got a gift in the mail, which I think we're gonna check Dorian's family tree if it'll show me who his other parent is, because I honestly don't know. Even now I have not checked it, so I guess I will check it with you guys so we can find out together whenever we get to that episode. And then oh sorry, I thought I had routed Dorian out fast enough. And then we're gonna go ahead and have him, I think I was gonna have him sleep, but I decided just to have him wait to get to use the restroom. Oh, and yes, I did. Even though I love the chest being under there, I think it was causing problems with him being able to use the bed. So I had to go ahead and move the chest. I had to move the table back over and then move the chest between the two desks, which I think makes sense. And then let Dorian go ahead and use the restroom and shower and before he goes back to sleep. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like Dorian grew up so fast. It's crazy. We got one festival as a toddler, and I know the toddlers go so fast, and a lot of people are happy about that. But I think even when I was playing it, I thought it was crazy. But now editing it even felt faster. Oh yes, I just missed. Oh, and we're having a baby, and this is why I kept the cradle, or the bassinet, I should say, instead of selling it. We're just kind of moving some things over. Oh yeah, I was hoping that would go a little higher, so we could put it right there. And we needed a baby. I was thinking about for the future we need baby things, so I just went ahead and sold that TV since we wouldn't really have room for it. And we're gonna have our second baby, and almost there. I also, and right on the lottery day, which is kind of interesting because, you know, I'm sure Natalie feels like she won the lottery by having her baby girl. I was actually, that pause there was me looking up a name. Her name is based on a gemstone. So it is, well, I guess I don't write, do I write? Oh, yes, I do. So it is Carnelia, and it's based on, oh, what gemstone is it? I kind of did a feminized version of the word of the gem, and here she is, Carnelia, our rose heir, and oh, as much as I love that the siblings love to be involved and help, sadly they do get a bit in the way. But so Rose Jenna's here, and Dorian is a kid, and we're getting along with our oh, actually, I just missed this. I completely forgot to announce this. She actually already is done with the Mischief Aspiration. I completely missed whenever she completed that because I changed it to the parent one, the super parent, after she completed the Mischief. I wonder if we lost that during those 2 hours, because I'm just looking at that because I was like, oh, we're working on our aspiration, but no, we've already completed the aspiration. We just have 2 elements left, and now I think it's only 1 technically where I'm currently at, and then we're pretty high up in the science career. So thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to like if you liked the video and subscribe for more content. I hope you have a great day. Bye.